Okay, welcome to Ivory Creek Handmade. Today we are going to be doing some samples for a custom order that we have with a lovely regular customer of ours. And they have mentioned that they would like a natural soap with lavender. And there's a lot of different types of lavender, and we have not played with many of them, just a typical lavender 4042, which is what most people find in their commercial lavender style soaps. So we just thought we would give some of the other lavenders a try. New Directions has quite a few different types. So we've got mostly lavenders here, but we're also going to be trying a couple of essential oil blends that have Australian Sandalwood in them as well. So we'll see how we go with those. So we've got Bulgarian lavender. It's a French Alpine lavender. Just a French lavender. We have a Tasmanian lavender, so Lavender Australia Tasmanian oil, and Australian lavender, not Tasmanian. And we'll also be doing the Lavender 4042 as well, just to be able to compare the difference in scents. And you wouldn't think it, but they are quite different scents. So it should be interesting to see how they come out in the soap. And then we have a couple of blends we're going to try as well. This is an oily skin blend and the Marrakesh essential oil blend from New Directions. And we'll be trying a little bit of Australian Sandalwood with some benzoin oleoresin. Now the benzoin is something that has a bit of a vanilla-y scent, so it pairs quite well with the sandalwood. But yes, we're going to try a few samples and we'll get this to our client and see what she thinks and which one she prefers the most, and then we'll go from there. It's not going to be very exciting as far as colors because we're just going to be doing a test of the essential oils today. If you like what we do, feel free to subscribe or just give us a like or put a comment down. We love to hear from you. It's always fun getting your comments through. If you have any questions, let us know. We try to get to comments as quickly as we can. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook, and we're not on TikTok a lot, but yeah, it's all the same. At Ivory Creek Handmade is our handle across all of the socials. So hit us up. Thanks for watching. Each of these little cups holds 86 grams of the soap batter, and I'm adding 2 grams of each of the fragrance or the essential oils to keep it as consistent as I can. And you'll have noticed I've been using a little mini mixer or a milk frother. Between each one, I'm rinsing it off as best as I can just to make sure there's no or limited cross-contamination of the scents, just so that the customer gets the best idea of what each of the essential oil lavender will be like, basically, so that they know exactly what they're going to be getting. So that's what that has all been about. I'm actually using a palm-free recipe for today's testing, which we are looking at. We've just replaced the palm oil in the recipe with half that amount of cocoa butter and the other half is shea butter. So the rest of the recipe is pretty much the same, which has worked out well for us. So I've mixed it to emulsion rather than light trace, just to give me time to work with everything I've got to work with. So it's working beautifully. The oils were about 44 degrees Celsius, and the lye solution was about, it was room temperature, about 26 degrees. So they've worked quite well to even themselves out. I found with the lavenders, the Australian lavenders, especially the Tasmania lavender, has a bit of a honey undertone to it, which is different. Just that sweetness of honey with it, which was, yeah, didn't expect that. There you go. Last of the lavenders is our Bulgarian lavender. The Bulgarian lavender is very close to the lavender 4042. It's a little sweeter, if that's the right way to put it. It is very much that typical lavender scent people are used to. Right, now on to, I'm really excited about these blends, to be honest. I absolutely love them. They've both got floral tones to them, but this one's got a very spicy floral, and this is more of a everyday kind of floral to it. But oh my gosh, they smell amazing. I suspect these will accelerate because they are spicy and floral. So actually not behaving too badly, considering. So what did I just do? I did the oily skin out of order. Let me go. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. That color. This is the one that's spicy and floral, so we'll see. So this blend has clove bud and cardamom, as well as rose, geranium, and is that geranium? It's got rose absolute and jasmine in it as well. And look at that. Beautiful. That's all of those done, and I have one other one I need to do, which is a sandalwood oil one. See how that goes. With the, I'm going to do a plain sandalwood and a sandalwood and benzoin, 50-50 I think. Just going to do sandalwood. It's suddenly gotten really humid. It's really annoying. I'm in Brisbane, Queensland, and it has just been a wet week. Just a humid summer. I'm a little over it, to be honest, but anywho, it is what it is, right? I should mark that. I forgot. Sandalwood. Sandalwood 1.5% loading. Now last test. Dark. There is the benzoin. Yeah. So benzoin does thicken the batter. If you're curious, I've not worked with it before, so it's all fun to test in small amounts rather than have it seize your soap, which is always a fun thing to have happen. Alright. I think that's a pretty successful test. The only ones that really discoloured have been the blends, which is to be expected. I'm not sure what that little thing is. I wonder if it might have been a bubble underneath the pot. These guys, still pretty good. Like, you can tell that these ones have set up a little bit more, so they're potential acceleration in those, but not a lot. We didn't see a lot. I think the worst for acceleration that we noted was probably the sandalwood and benzoin combo, because yeah, it's pretty much already thing.